Alright, Shalom. First, let's start by saying all praise to Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahushai, Ba'ashem, Kadash. Double honors to the elders and apostles that rule well. And salutations to the brothers that's doing the truth and sincerity. Now, I'm just going to bring out a couple of scriptures. This is Isaiah chapter 14, verse 1. It says, "For the Lord will have mercy on Jacob and will yet choose Israel and set them in their own land," which is our land, is the land of Israel, man. Our land isn't the land of Africa. Israel, like the scriptures say, is the motherland. This is Galatians chapter 4, verse 26. It said, "But Jerusalem, which is above, is free, which is the mother of us all." Right? So Jerusalem is the motherland. Us Israelites, we come from from Jerusalem. We're not from Africa, man. We fled into Africa, fleeing from Roman persecution, man. All right, this is the book From Babylon to Timbuktu by Rudolph R. Windsor. It says on page 84, in the year 65 BC, the Roman armies under General Pompey captured Jerusalem. In 70 AD, General Vespasian and his son Titus put an end to the Jewish state with great slaughter. During the period of the military governors of Palestine, many outrages and atrocities were committed against the residue of the people. During the period from Pompey to Julius, it has been estimated that over 1 million Jews fled into Africa, fleeing from Roman persecution and slavery. Right, so if they was fleeing into Africa, they was fleeing, fleeing for safety, man. In order to be safe, if they were white, they wouldn't be able to hide, man. They would have stuck out like a sore thumb. But since they fled into Africa, they fled to hide, so they hid amongst other people that were of their color, man. Which I'm gonna prove in a second. But it says in the book, it says the slave markets were full of black Jewish slaves, right? So the Jews were black, man. They fled from Jerusalem into Africa to hide from Roman persecution, man. If they were white, they would have stuck out like a sore thumb. This is Jeremiah chapter 14, verse 2. It says, "Judah mourneth, and the gates thereof languish." The gates is our leaders. Our leaders are languishing, man. We don't have no leaders that's standing up for us, man. That's why the Lord had to raise up men. It says they are black unto the ground, and the cry of Jerusalem has gone up. Right, and we are black. The Jews are black, man. There is a such thing as confusion of faces, but for the most part, Israel is black, man. Yahushai himself was black. That's in Revelations. Yahweh himself, which is God, is black. That's in Daniel. So, but I'm going to get back to Isaiah 14. Isaiah 14 verse 1, "For the Lord will have mercy." Let me go with this shit. For the Lord will have mercy on Jacob, and will yet choose Israel, and set them in their own land. And the strangers shall be joined with them, and they shall cleave to the house of Jacob. Right? And the strangers talking about other Israelites, man. The Lord gonna bring all Israel back together. And the people shall take them and bring them to their place, and the house of Israel shall possess them in the land of the Lord for servants and handmaids. How about the heathens? The heathens put us in slavery, so we're going to have the right to put them in slavery. And they shall rule, Slakia, whose captives, Slakia, it says, and they shall take them captives. Whose captives they were, and they shall rule over their oppressors. Right, so who has oppressed us? All these nations, man. These nations had a hand in us going into captivity and putting us in slavery. So what goes around comes around. So said the Bible. Slack it out, y'all. This 2 Thessalonians chapter 1 verse 6, it says, sin, it is a righteous thing with the Most High to recompense tribulation to them that trouble you. Right, so what goes around comes around, man. You white people have trouble us, so we got y'all gonna get paid back for that. This is Revelations chapter 13, verse 9. If any man have an ear, let him hear. He that leadeth into captivity shall go into captivity. He that killeth with the sword must be killed with the sword. Here is the patience and the faith of the saints. Right, so, the saints represents the 12 tribes of Israel, man. So, Yaharatza, we have the elect. That's what we're waiting for, to be able to put these heathens into slavery and rule over them, man. Let me see if I can find it. This is Revelations chapter 2, verse 25. It says, but that which ye have already hold fast till I come, which is talking about the truth. Don't let the truth go, man. Don't, walk out the doctrine. Don't walk out the faith, man. Don't switch up the doctrine and stuff, man. Hold this truth till Yahushua come. It says, and he that overcometh, which is overcoming was coming the time of Jacob's trouble, and keepeth my works unto the end, to him will I give power over the nations. Right, so you're going to receive power over these nations by keeping this word, man, until Yahushua's return. And going through all the bullshit that come with it, the persecutions, everything. And he shall rule them with a rod of iron. Right, so you're going to rule over the nations. As the vessels of a potter shall they be broken to pieces, to shivers. Right, so we're going to get a chance to fuck these nations up, man. Even as I received of my Father, right? Because they did the same thing to us, man. But yeah, with that being said, all praise to Yahweh Shema Shai. Double honors to the elders and apostles that rule well, and salutations to the brothers that's doing the truth and sincerity. Shalom.